When it comes to matters of the heart, there's always that burning question. Who's the best fit for an INFJ? Well, love can be a wild ride. And for the thoughtful and deep-thinking INFJs, it's all about finding someone who really clicks with their values and dreams.
It's been a wild ride.
So in this video, we're going to chat about why INFJs have the best vibe with 3 specific personality types. We'll dig into what makes these connections so darn interesting and meaningful for our INFJ friends. If you are an INFJ, or just curious about who might sweep them off their feet, hang on tight, because we're about to take a fun ride through the world of INFJ romance.
Must have been a supremely tragic romance.
Let's cut to the chase. Here are the 3 personality types that INFJs just click with. Number 1, ENFP, the champion. ENFP stands for extroverted, intuitive, feeling, and perceiving. INFJs and ENFPs, they're like a dynamic duo, often nicknamed the champions, and there's good reason for it. These 2 personalities just seem to click like puzzle pieces, forming a rock-solid foundation for seriously deep and meaningful relationships.
She's rock solid at this point in flight. PVCs look good.
Now, one of the big reasons why INFJs and ENFPs get along so famously is because they're both in the NF Club, which stands for Intuitive Feeling. That's like their secret handshake. It means they both have this superpower for understanding and appreciating all those intricate emotions that make us human. INFJs, they're like the emotion wizards with their deep thinking and empathetic vibes. They absolutely adore the emotional roller coaster that ENFPs bring into their lives. On the flip side, ENFPs are known for their spontaneity, creativity, and open-mindedness. These qualities are like a breath of fresh air for INFJs, who crave authenticity and passion in their relationships.
Love of my life. You know, it was a very passionate relationship. You know, I loved her very, very intensely, and you know, we just made love everywhere.
Here's another cool thing. INFJs love authenticity, and ENFPs are like the poster children for being real and unapologetically themselves. They're not afraid to embrace their quirks and unique qualities, and that's music to the INFJ's ears. It creates this awesome, judgment-free zone in their relationship where they can be their true, weird, wonderful selves.
Be yourself.
But wait, there's more. ENFPs bring a whole lot of excitement to the INFJ's life. Their spontaneity and adventurous spirit can coax the usually reserved INFJ out of their shell, pushing them to try new things and explore wild ideas. It's like a whirlwind of passion and adventure that INFJs totally dig. And don't forget the brain power part. Both INFJs and ENFPs have this strong intuitive function, which means they're both nerdy about abstract ideas and concepts. That leads to mind-blowing conversations and creative collabs, feeding the mental and emotional sides of their connection. In the end, it's not just about a few personality traits matching up. It's about how all these qualities, values, and quirks come together to create a relationship that's not just harmonious, but downright extraordinary. INFJs and ENFPs understand each other's emotions on a deep level. They're all about authenticity, and they can set each other's passions on fire. It's like a love story waiting to happen.
I'm not going to talk about our love story because I can't.
2. INTJ, the mastermind. INTJ stands for introverted, intuitive, thinking, and judging. So here's the lowdown on INTJs and INFJs in the love department. We've got the mastermind, INTJ, and our thoughtful INFJ. And guess what? They might seem different in some ways. They've got a super cool compatibility thing going on.
Now that we're WCW, they must be compatible.
The secret sauce in their connection is their shared superpower, introverted intuition, INI. This function is all about deep thinking, patterns, and exploring possibilities, When these two get together, their parallel use of NI can lead to deep and brainy conversations. They're like a match made in intellectual heaven. INFJs aim to make a positive impact on the world, driven by their idealistic tendencies. They see the potential for a better tomorrow and are fueled by a desire to bring about positive change. However, as practical dreamers, they sometimes need a pragmatic partner who can transform these aspirations into actionable plans.
Yeah, no, it's definitely actionable.
That's where INTJs come into play. With their precision and structured thinking, they possess the tools to take those lofty dreams and turn them into concrete step-by-step strategies. They're like the strategic wizards who can bridge the gap between idealism and pragmatism. It's the perfect fusion of big-picture thinking and meticulous execution. Together, this dynamic duo becomes a powerhouse for not only their personal ambitions, but also their shared goals. INFJs continue to bring their passionate idealism to the table, while INTJs offer the precision and focus required to make those dreams a reality.
It becomes reality.
Oh, and here's a juicy tidbit. Both INTJs and INFJs take their relationships super seriously. They're all about those deep, meaningful connections, and they're in it for the long haul. So they're dedicated to growing together and supporting each other, which creates a rock-solid bond. In a nutshell, the relationship between an INTJ and an INFJ is like a fusion of brain power and heartstrings. Their shared introverted intuition is the glue that binds them intellectually, and the INTJ's logical approach complements the INFJ's passion and ideals. Together, they've got the brains and the heart to tackle life with wisdom and practicality, creating a connection that's both intellectually stimulating and emotionally fulfilling.
It was the perfect relationship.
3. INFP, the meditator. INFP stands for Introverted, Intuitive, Feeling, and Perceiving. All right, let's talk about INFPs, the mediators, and INFJs. They've got this unique chemistry that's pretty darn awesome. It's like they're cut from the same cloth when it comes to their personalities.
Cut from the same cloth, you and I.
The secret ingredient in their connection is introverted feeling, or FI. It's like they both have this built-in empathy and authenticity radar. With FI, they're all about individual values, emotions, and keeping it real. When these two team up, it's like they're speaking the same emotional language. Their values and emotions sync up, creating this profound connection that's beyond just surface stuff. In a world where deep and authentic connections are like hidden treasures, INFPs are the missing puzzle piece that INFJs have been searching for. With their expansive hearts and idealistic outlook on life, INFPs create an environment that feels like coming home. It's a place where INFJs can be unapologetically themselves without the fear of judgment or pretense. It's like a no-reservation zone for diving into the depths of emotion and thoughts no one else could understand.
No one could possibly understand the depths of you.
INFPs also have this remarkable ability to nurture and support the INFJ's quest for authenticity. It's as if they hold a mirror to the INFJ soul, reflecting back all those intricate facets that make them unique. There's an undeniable understanding between them, a silent agreement that says, you can be you, and that's all I ever wanted. This kind of acceptance and warmth fosters an environment where INFJs can truly open up. They can explore the intricacies of their emotions, the complexity of their thoughts, and the beauty of their dreams. With INFPs by their side, there's no need to hide or hold back. It's a safe space where vulnerability is not just accepted, but cherished. They're both creative souls. INFPs are bubbling with imaginative ideas and a love for art and self-expression, which totally vibes with the INFJ's artistic side and passion for exploring new ideas. So you can bet they have some seriously cool creative projects and inspirational chats.
The teacher that inspirational.
And they're both deep thinkers, always pondering their inner worlds. This introspective nature means they have these heart-to-heart conversations that go way beyond small talk. They're all about personal growth and helping each other discover their true selves. So here's the deal. The relationship between an INFJ and an INFP is all about shared values, a commitment to being real, and a whole lot of creativity and introspection. It's not just a connection, it's like a journey of self-discovery and deep understanding. The INFP's compassion and creativity blend perfectly with the INFJ's quest for authenticity, making this partnership a perfect match made in kindred spirit heaven.
Well, it's a perfect match. Edith Hanley and a Hebrew hermaphrodite.
In the grand scheme of things, personality types can give us some clues about finding a partner. But what really matters is that unique connection between two people. For INFJs, who are all about digging deep and finding meaning in relationships, these three personality types are like a gold mine for forging those special bonds.
That was a portable fucking gold mine.
Remember, love isn't just about ticking boxes on a personality chart. It's about that spark, that chemistry, and the deep understanding that grows between two individuals. INFJs, with their hunger for meaningful connections, can discover just that with ENFPs, INTJs, and INFPs. So if you're an INFJ out there on the hunt for love, keep your heart wide open and stay open-minded. Your perfect match is out there, ready to join you on a journey of profound connections and personal growth. Because in the end, it's the depth and authenticity of the connection that truly makes a relationship that could last a lifetime.
But look, I figure it this way. Better to be king for a night than schmuck for a lifetime.
If you want to know about some creepy things that all INFJs do, make sure to check out the video we did on the topic. Also, hit that subscribe button for more value-packed content like this every single week.